everyone. This is Amy Brevard with Scoop Celebration. I am here today on behalf of the Near Disney Channel, and I am with Allison and Chris, and we are here at Parks and Recreation and their special events team, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their role and what they do and some of the magical things that happen here in the neighborhood of Celebration. Chris, tell us a little bit more about what you do, what your role is, and what we can expect out of some fun events if we lived here or if we were visiting.
Well, as the new events coordinator for Parks and Recs, my job is to assist Allison in kind of building every new event, or if one of our committee members has an idea that works with us and they're like, hey, why don't we do this and change it up from last year? We literally program all the big events. If it's from a Food Truck Friday, which is a small monthly event, or if it goes to one of our big events like, our Spooky Soiree, or what we just had was our Spring Fling, which is our big Easter event. We help plan all the massive details that go into that, which can take either several weeks or several months.
Wow, and you guys did such a good job at the Spring Fling that I just attended for the first time on Saturday, and there was the Easter Bunny and photo ops and food trucks. Tell us a little bit about your inspiration. Do you try to do the same thing at your annual events, or do you add more and more each time?
Lately, I've been here for 3 of those events. For the past 3 years, I've noticed that it has been growing every year in popularity to the point to where we've had to spread out the event and we've had to grow the event, which of course means we need more sponsors. But with the growing numbers and the growing interest in the event, we come up with more and more stuff every single year, and it's turned into basically the whole town's coming now.
I love that. It was great. There was such a sense of community, and that's what we love about the town of Celebration, that there's so much for them to do and so many benefits and perks of having their HOA here and being a part of the community. Can you tell me about, do you live here in Celebration? Do you call it home?
I am very lucky that I do get to call Celebration home, so I get to work here and I get to play here, and on those small little times I do get to relax here as well. I love the sense of community here. That's kind of what draws me to Celebration, I think, like everybody else. But to work here is definitely obviously a big perk as well. Not only is it a sense of community within my peers, but it's a sense of community within kind of employee and peer-to-peer that way as well.
Awesome. And Allison, what is your favorite Celebration event?
Ooh, I think my favorite Celebration event is Pups and Pints, because who does not love dogs? And I will tell you right now that this 2026 year, it is going to be Celebration's 30th anniversary. So when I say be on the lookout for those events you're going to want to attend next year, because everything is going to be 10 times bigger and better than it ever has been.
I love that. And you heard it first here on the Near Disney Channel. So make sure you like and you subscribe so you know what's happening. So tell me a little bit about the Parents' Night Out. What can kids expect when they go to that? And then what can parents expect when they drop off their kids or sign them up for that?
So Kids Night Out is probably one of our favorited. We have parents begging for this once a month, so we are trying our best to plan a bunch of those as much as we can in between everything else. But it's really an opportunity for parents to have a nice date night or just some quiet time for a few hours, so they can drop their kids off with us from 6 to 9 o'clock. We feed them pizza, we give them snacks. We actually have our next one coming up this Friday. There's going to be an Easter egg hunt. There's going to be lots of crafts, lots of activities, lots of games. So it's definitely a really good opportunity for kids in town to get to know each other. It's also just a great time for parents to enjoy the peace and quiet for 3 hours.
I love that. I know as a parent, mine are a little older now, but I would have appreciated that greatly, especially the holiday one that you do. I think it gives parents time to go out to our shops here in the neighborhood, some different eateries, and to be able to enjoy Celebration without the kids sometimes too. Now, for those, do you have to be a resident, or if you are a non-resident, how would you learn more about that and sign up for it as well?
So you want to take a look at our social media, as well as sign up for the Friday Flash and the Monday Matters. That's where all of our important information is. So if you're not included on those email blasts, definitely get signed up to do so. We do allow non-residents. We actually do our summer breakout camp every year for residents and non-residents, and a lot of our kids from summer breakout are actually signing up for Kids Night Out as well. So it's usually once the one kid does it, they'll do it over and over and over again. So we will always accept non-residents as well as residents.
Awesome. What other events do you have coming up for this summer that you want to share with our viewers?
Well, for the summer events, obviously, besides the kids' camp, the summer breakout, we also have our 4th of July spectacular, which we are starting to put the details together now. We want to make this just as nice as it was last year. We want the big parade, all the nevs, all the sponsors for that, all of our volunteers, you know, our Osceola County Sheriff's Office, our local fire department. We want all those, and the parade gets bigger every year, by the way.
Yes, I love how you include everyone. I mean, there's really an opportunity for neighbors, small businesses, corporations, our, like you said, the police department, the fire department. Everyone is so involved, and I think it's one of the things that makes Celebration unique.
Yes, and lately, you know, since Disney did purchase the Star Wars rights, we do have Star Wars characters that now march in the parade.
Ooh, well, that makes it even better. Well, we are excited to see all that you have to offer. We'll have to bring you back on the show and talk about the holiday events, because I know you do so much with Halloween and with, you know, Christmas, and just overall throughout the year. You just are jam-packed full of all of our calendars. You keep us residents very busy and give us such a magical life here in Celebration. So make sure that you read the comments below. We're going to have it linked. Make sure you like and subscribe, and comment down below, what is your favorite annual event here in Celebration? We would like to know where you want us to go next in Celebration. What story, business, or neighbor would you like to meet here on our channel? Comment down below so we can make sure we cover that for you. Thanks again for watching Near Disney.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.